Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We will continue to find the median for the continuous random variable. There is one value that is particularly important in the cumulative distribution function. As learned earlier in the chapter, the median was defined as the middle value, which with exactly half the data lying below that value and half lying above that value. In the context of probability density function, the median will be that point below which the error is 0.5 and above which the error is also 0.5. Okay, or in another word, the median divide the area under the curve into half. Okay, by looking at this diagram, the median is point M here, where the area below the curve is 0.5 and the median is M, where the equation is equals to the integral from a to m fx dx is equals to 0.5. Okay, or you can use the CDF, which means capital F of m is equals to 0.5. Okay, take a look at example 3 now. If x is a continuous random variable with the probability density function fx equals to 1 over 4 times 4 minus x for x more than or equal 1, less than or equal 3, find A, the cumulative distribution function, capital Fx, B, the median, M, and C, sketch the graph of fx and cumulative distribution function, CDF, Fx. Okay, to answer the question, you need to recall that the formula for the cumulative distribution function, capital F or CDF, is given as the integral from negative infinity to x fx dx. Okay, so you have to take note the formula here. The integral is from negative infinity to the point x here. Okay, take a look at the diagram here. This is the value for x from negative infinity to infinity. We divide into 3 intervals. There is negative infinity to 1, 1 to 3, and 3 to infinity. So, for the second interval here, from 1 to 3, the function is given as fx equals to 4 minus x over 4. For the first interval and the third interval, that is from negative infinity to 1, and from 3 to infinity, the function is 0. Okay? Okay, recall this is the formula that we are going to use now. Take note that if CDF or capital F of x means you need to integrate from negative infinity to x. Okay? Okay, now we divide into 2 columns here. The first column, you write what is the interval, and for the second column here, you write the CDF function. So let's say we have a point x here where x is any value that is less than 1. X is any value that is less than 1. So what is capital F, CDF? CDF is the integral from negative infinity to x. Negative infinity to x. And the function here is 0. So the answer is 0 because the function is 0. Now, if x is any value more than or equal 1, less than or equal 3, means x is here. Any value of x, any value more than or equal 1, less than or equal 3. So how to find capital F, CDF? You need to integrate from negative infinity to 1, okay, if you need to integrate from negative infinity to 1, the function is 0. So 0 dx plus, we continue from 1 to x. Okay, to use this definition, so we need to stop at x here. So we continue from 1 to x. And the function is 4 minus x over x dx. Okay, so we already used the definition, that is you need to integrate from negative infinity to x. But you have to stop at negative infinity, stop at 1 and continue from 1 to x. Okay, so now we continue. Fx is 1 over 4 times 4x minus x squared over 2 from 1 to x. Then we substitute the value of x minus the value of 1. And the answer is 1 over 4 times 4x minus x squared over 2 minus 7 over 2. And simplify to get this form. That is negative 1 over 8 x squared minus 8x plus 7. Okay. Now we continue. For x more than 3, what is CDF? So to get CDF function, you need to look at the diagram here. So we need to integrate from negative infinity to 3. Okay, that is capital F3. Then we continue from 3 to x, where x is any value more than 3. Take note that the function is 0 from 3 to infinity. So how to write? The CDF can be given as the integral from negative infinity to 3 fx dx plus 3 to x, and the function is 0 dx. Okay, so simplify, you will get this integral from negative infinity to 3 is actually f3, capital F3 plus 0. So take note that to get the result of capital F3, you can use our previous result, this result. Okay, our previous result, we already find what is the CDF when x equals to 3. So you can substitute 3 into the function here. You can substitute 3 into the capital F. Okay, so when you substitute and simplify, you get the answer is 1. Okay, you don't have to integrate the function fx, but you only substitute 3 into the previous result. Okay, now we simplify, and the result is given here. There is capital F, or the cumulative distribution function, can be written as 0 for x less than 1. For x more than or equal 1, less than or equal 3, the function is negative 1 over 8 times x squared minus 8x plus 7. For x more than 3, fx is 1. So to know that the function is CDF, take note that here, the last interval here, the function must be 1. Okay, and one more thing, you have to take note that this is a continuous random variable. 3 here, 3 can be substituted into the second interval, or 3 also can be used for the third interval. Okay, so that's 1 here. 1 you can use for the first interval or for the second interval to solve any question. Okay. Okay, B. The question asks, what is the median? To get the median, we need to use this formula. The CDF until the point M is equals to 0.5. Our previous result, we already get what is CDF. So we will use it now. Negative 1 over 8. You substitute m here. You substitute x here with m. M squared minus 8x plus 7 equals to 0.5. Then you simplify, factorize using the formula. You will get there is two value for m. Okay, so as m must more than or equal 1 but less than or equal 3, because this is the only function that we have, so m cannot be greater than 3. So the median is 1.764. Okay. Okay, now we continue to sketch the graph of fx and CDF. This is our function. Fx only defined on the interval from 1 to 3. Okay, so you need to substitute 1 and 3 into the function. Okay, after you substitute x equals to 1, fx is equals to 3 over 4. When x equals to 3, fx equals to 1 over 4. So this is a linear function where the slope is negative. So this is the function. Okay, what about CDF function? This is the function that we just... Okay, now we continue to find the CDF graph. This is our previous result. Okay, CDF function. Take note that when x less than 0, the function is 0. So you need to substitute 1 and 3 into the function. So now we substitute 1. When at less than 1, the function is 0. Okay, so this is y equals to 0. Then substitute 3 into the function. So when you substitute 3 into the function, you will get the answer is 1 here. Okay, so take note that this is a quadratic function where a is negative here. So the slope is going to look like this. Okay, for at more than 3, capital F is equals to 1. So for at more than 3, fx is equals to 1. Okay, so the answer is like this. Okay, so that is how we plot the graph for fx and capital F. Okay, that's all. Thank you.